Hi everyone, so I just wanted to make a quick video about the human experience and the 3D Earth fake holographic reality and why we're all here, because ultimately we all chose to come here. That's what I believe. And the purpose of this video and the topic of discussion for this video is that this is not meant to be easy. Because I believe the reason that we come here is to evolve, to expand, to grow, to learn, and ultimately to ascend to higher levels of reality as a spiritual being. And in order to do that, you've got to be tested. You've got to be pushed. And so I've talked about this a lot in the context of why the Great Awakening is happening and why all of these bad seismic events are happening all around the world. But it's similar in your own life. You know, people don't have to look at what's going on in the external and the whole narrative that's going on. We all have seismic events that happen in our individual lives. It might be losing a family member. It might be having a severe disease. It could be breaking your leg or having a car accident. We are thrown these curveballs deliberately because if we have a life that is perfect, where there is no evil, where there are no bad things happening, you don't learn anything, for starters, and you're not pushed, and you don't move, you don't shift, because there's no need to, because you're perfectly comfortable. Why would you want to change anything? So we have to be given these difficult scenarios, these sometimes very traumatic scenarios, in order to wake the hell up, basically. And this is what's happening on steroids at the moment. And as many people say, the baddies that have been orchestrating a lot of the world events are actually working for us, because these traumatic events are initiating an awakening, because it's putting people into disarray, and they're now shifting. And I was thinking actually about the whole lockdowns and how, we were all so angry about them and how inhumane they were and all this, which they were. But you can look at it in another way, which is that actually what it did was it threw people completely off guard. And then people were forced into isolation, which again is horrible. But it gave people a lot of time to themselves. And I've heard the phrase spiritual quarantine being used by others quite a lot. And what it's done is it has allowed people to look at themselves and where they are in their life, and to reevaluate where they are, and to also question everything that they've ever been told. And it's only in these moments where you're completely thrown off guard do you actually start awakening. So when we can get it into our heads that when bad things happen to us, it's actually a good thing, it can really start to help you. And it's not easy. It's really not easy, but it can really, really start to help you. And you can start to embrace some of these things that are happening and understand why they're happening and what the lesson is to learn from it, because there's always a lesson behind these things that happen to us. So there you go. This is not meant to be a breeze. We are all incredibly brave to have signed up for this. But we're doing it. We're here. And what a ride it is.